Essentially, if you're a business, what you want to do is sell a product or a service to people. You want to sell the product or service to as many different people as you can in your target audience. Your workforce should understand that audience, and the best way to understand that audience is by being that audience.
Don't just assume or guess or trust that you've done a survey and it looks good. You really have to delve under the surface, because this is quite new.
So Kate, you and I often talk about the relationship between diversity and high-performing teams, and we know that actually there are a whole bunch of ingredients to that. First of all, when you have similarity of thinking, we know that that falls into groupthink, and so similarity is deficient around the ability to innovate, be creative, understand new markets, etc. But we also know that we need to connect diversity with a sense of belonging.
If the environment is inclusive, people genuinely feel like their difference adds value, and that their opinion is going to be sought out and then listened to and then acted upon, then instantly your environment is one where people are themselves, bring themselves, give everything of themselves, and then you will only get the best performance out of those people. Doesn't matter where you think you've gotten to, there is always more you can do. If you haven't started your D&I strategy, then just make the first step, because procrastination is going to get you nowhere. You've just got to get started.
A lack of transparency around recruitment, around promotions, around performance management is what leads to mistrust, which leads to exclusion. And transparency would be the one word I would say can make a significant impact on policy, practice and process.
I think once you've got people in, interestingly, all of the principles of inclusive leadership, there are a number of things which underpin them, and the research tells us that one thing in particular underpins everything, and that is trust.
Your best and your brightest have choices. They have choices, and they will use those choices, just not for you. And you don't want that exodus of talent. So make sure that you ask yourselves the challenging question. Just ask them. And if you make a mistake in how you phrase things or whatever, you will be forgiven if you're doing it with a positive intention.
The biggest failure we find regularly is an organisation going initiative frenzy, guessing at what they need to do, guessing at where the issues might be. Know your starting point, analyse your policy, process and practice, and build on it from there. Stop guessing.
If you found this video helpful for your recruitment journey, why not subscribe to our channel? And don't forget to tap the bell to get the latest videos first.